Welcome my friends. Pipe character that we used in last session lets us match one or more possible group in an expression. In this session, we are going to learn about various character like question mark character, star character, which help us to match one or more appearances, or if you want to match a minimum of 7 appearances and maximum of 10, or minimum of anything and maximum of anything, then this session is to you guys. So watch this session and understand everything carefully and practice it. Okay, to begin with, first let me comment out what I am going to write here, because it's not involved in the quotes. And the first character we are going to learn is the question mark. The question mark character is used to find the repetition for 0 or 1 time. It is used to find the repetition for 0 or 1 time. Let me show you with an example. Bat rejects. Let me create an object. First of all, we have to import the RE module. Import RE. Okay, we have imported it successfully, and let me create an bat rejects expression. Bat rejects. Let me create an object re.compile. Let me use roasting. Even you guys use roasting, don't forget anytime. I have used the roasting. Then bat. Now I'm going to demonstrate the use of question mark character. Bat wo and question mark man. I've given the question mark so that it detects the preceding bracket or preceding character. The character preceding the question mark will be detected by it. And what does it do? Let me show you. Let me create a matched object into a variable. Let me assign it. Now bat rejects dot search. I am a Batman. As we have given here a question mark character, the preceding group may be repeated or may be appearing 0 or 1 time. 0 means there is no U character, WO character, so that it appears as Batman. So if I run this program, let me group it into print into a variable mo.group. Yes, let me run this program. Yes, Batman, 0 or 1 time. Let me give Bat Woman. Wait. Batwoman and run this program. See, it have detected this WO. What if there would be more than one WO? Then would this question mark detect? No, absolutely not. Let me run this program. See, it gives an error message because it can detect only null or 1 time. If you have a doubt, sir, what to do if there is the repetition of this character is more than 1 time, then we use a character known as, let me comment out it first, star character. Then we use a character star character. It is used for more 0 and more than that. It is used for 0 and more than that. 0 and more than 0. 0. Let me copy the program, same program, Control C, and let me paste it. Let me comment out this program. Okay, I've done that. Bat woman, and let me give you a star character. Okay, I think everything is right. See, it have detected WO pattern more than once. So this is the speciality of WO character. It can detect any preceding character or preceding group more than 0 or more than that. Okay, Now let us see the use of if okay. Now let us see the use of plus character. This character is used to detect any pattern, one or more than that. One and more than one. One or and anything, it's okay. One or more than one. Let me show you with an example. Let me copy this one. Let me control C and paste it over here, control V, so that I can give, you can see this code forever. I'll comment it out. Now let me give pattern plus and run it. See, there is no error and it detects the pattern one or more than once. Let me show you what if I give 0, then it will return error. There will come error message will pop up. Now we have understood the importance of question mark, star and plus character. Now if you want to detect a pattern for a specific number of time, like you have to detect the pattern for minimum of something 3 and a maximum of 5, then we make use of the character, then we make use of flower brackets. The first digit, the first number is the minimum character, and after that there's a comma, and second number is the utmost character. First number which comes inside the flower bracket is the minimum character, and this utmost character, they both are separated by commas. Let me comment it out first. Now let me show you. Let me copy this same program and paste it over here. Let me remove the comments. Now let me give here the number of times. Let me give at 3 sub, and the maximum is 5 it can detect. Okay, I have given indentation. Let me clear this indentation. Now let me run this program. See, it have detected it. See, if I, then it's also used to detect the number pattern also. It's mostly this flower bracket thing is used to detect the number pattern, uh, and this flower bracket, it's mostly used to detect the number pattern. Wait, let me show you. Let me make a little bit change in this program, and here I give a, I'm going to do the program that find three numbers in Canada consecutively, detect the three number patterns in Canada consecutively. So that let me write the program, raw string. Now slash t slash t slash t this, and the area code is optional. So area code, there can be an area code, or the number can be without area code. So if it's 0 or 1 time, so I am making use of question mark here, and now again slash t slash t slash t, and each of them are separated by comma. They can be, or so I'm making use of plus symbol, because they should be separated by comma, and this pattern had to be detected maximum of 3 times, maximum of 3 times. And let me give write a program. My number are and comma 7 7 7 7 7 comma, and This time I'm giving area code as optional. Here it is optional. This is known as area code. It's optional. See, this time I'm giving the number without area code. Let me see, will it detect the pattern? 343 4444 and let. Okay, okay, here I made a small mistake that here we have not to use plus mark, we have to use question mark, because the last digit may or may have comma separated. So let me run this program. Here it is. It have detected the three consecutive numbers, and even it have detected the number without area code, because we have made use of question mark here, which means the preceding group may or may not appear in this pattern. And I hope you have understood this thing, and this is very important while email or phone scrapping time. And now I am going to teach you about greedy and non-greedy matching. What is greedy and non-greedy matching? Now let us run the program to teach you about greedy and non-greedy matching. Non-greedy matchings. Okay, let me comment this program first. Now let us run something like num regex num regular expression equals to, let me create an array object, array dot compile roasting something like slash d. It can appear 3 and 5. Then let us run mo equals to re mo equal to num regex dot search. Let me give it as hello, it is greedy matching. Greedy matching 1 2 3 4 5, and print, let me print it. Now let me run the program. See, it have detected all 1 2 3 4 5. It could have detected only 3 times, but as it is a greedy matching, it is detecting the whole pattern. And if we use the question mark symbol after this, then it will become a non-greedy matching, means it detects only minimum number of times. Let me run the program again. See, it have detected only minimum number of time. This is known as non-greedy matching. Hello, it is non-greedy matching. So the question mark pattern is used to specify the question mark. So the question mark pattern following the flower brackets groups into a non-greedy matching, and without question mark it is a greedy matching. And you may have also doubt, if there is nothing is given in first the place of 3, and if there is nothing, if it is written empty and comma and 5, it means it is 0. See, wait, I'll show you. It doesn't match anything. It means if nothing is specified in first position, then it means null, it means 0. And if I give here 1, and if we have not given anything in second digit place, then it means the maximum, it means the maximum. Wait, I'll remove this question mark. It means find maximum, it can go up to infinity, up to this number 10. If I write 6 7 8 9, then 6 7 8 8, then it will match each and everything. To recap what we have learned in today's class, the question mark says the group matches 0 or 1 times. The star says the group matches 0 or more times. The plus symbol says the group matches 1 or more times. The curly braces can match a specific number of times. The curly braces with 2 number matches a minimum and maximum number of time. Leaving out the first or second number in the curly braces says there is no minimum or maximum. Greedy matching match the longest string possible. Non-greedy matching matches the shortest string possible. putting a question mark after curly braces, making it does a non-greedy match. I hope you have understood the class clearly, my friends. If not, please visit the video again. And if you have any doubt, please don't forget to put your message or your doubts in the question and answer session. And please make a track of your notes, and please keep the notes, and watch the videos regularly, so that you can achieve a great things. So take care. Don't waste the time. Bye bye, guys.